The people that go and kill themselves for who? For someone higher up than them that's telling them to go out and do it.
Have you heard of Islam in the news or in like Facebook?
Negative stuff mostly.
What stuff have you heard of?
Just negative stuff. Everything.
Do you know any specifics?
Just you know yourself. It's always negative, but I mean, it's only a few people. You know.
Heard of Sharia law and
What do you know about Sharia law?
I mean just a few things like if you commit certain sin that are not supposed to be committed, probably punished in a very brutal way or something. Those are the things I've heard.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, there's this always association with Muslims and terrorism.
That's a good question. To be honest,
I mean, they're hiding behind the cloth, and they were getting away with it for years till they were found out.
So I just want to ask you, with the rise of Islam, Muslims growing up during the West, what do you think about Muslims in general?
I think they're great people. I'm friendly with Muslims. I don't have a problem with them. I just think they should just stop getting hate and like all this bombing, terrorist attacks. I think it's bad for the community. I think everyone should just learn to live in peace, but there's some evil people in the world, so I don't know how we're going to do that, but it's important that we obtain peace, you get me? So, yeah.
Well, there's this always association with Muslims and terrorism.
That's a good question. To be honest, I actually don't know. But yeah, with all these terrorist attacks on Muslims, like with people losing their family, their jobs, their houses, it's harder for people to just live in peace now. But I feel like it's important that there needs to be change in the world, not just Muslim, but for people in general. Like Muslim people are good, so I don't know what they're getting all to say. So
Do you think Islam is a good religion or bad?
good religion, I have no problem with it. I don't think anyone should have a problem with it. It's good.
Okay,
I'm a Christian. People can be Muslim. I have Muslim friends. It's good. I respect their beliefs as well, so it's fine.
if Islam is good, what's stopping a person like you, Christian? What's stopping a person like you from joining the good or going against the good? Is there something you don't like in the religion, or something that it's just not for you, or are you just strong in your religion?
Yeah, I'm strong in my religion. Like, if I wanted to be Muslim, if I was a Muslim, yeah, like, I wouldn't mind being a Muslim. Like, it's not bad. Like, I like their religious beliefs. Like, I even studied it, so yeah, it's calm.
What things do you like about Islam?
Just the beliefs, the Quran, the way they just pray, study their traditions. Some things about like Ramadan, yeah, like basically like your main festival. The way they just go to the Quran, pray, respect. Yeah, I just respect that. Even like some of my favorite like idols are Muslim, so it's calm.
So, who are your favorite idols?
Say like Paul Pogba. Who else? I forgot the rest, but that's like one of the main ones I like.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. Sorry, what's your name again? Lincoln. Thank you very much, Lincoln.
Stay safe.
You too. Hello, I'm here with
Billy.
Hi, nice to meet you, Billy. Do you know anything about the religion of Islam, and do you have any opinions on it?
I don't know much about it. To be honest with you, I don't have much of an opinion either. Religion has done a lot of harm in the world. People can be good without having to be religious, you know what I mean? People are generally good, but it's just, look at all the badness that religion brings.
Nowadays, they connect Muslims and terrorists. What do you have to say about that?
That's to do with the religion. It's crazy. They turn people into crazy people.
Sorry,
Yeah. They turn people into people that go and kill themselves for who? For someone higher up than them that's telling them to go out and do it. You know what I mean?
In your opinion, you feel that we don't need religion?
No, I don't think so, no.
So are you a religious man yourself, or?
I'm a Catholic, yeah. But I don't. I was, but I don't really practice the religion now, you know. But
Is it, in the past, like the Catholic Church, especially in Ireland, they've been known to do horrific things. Do you think that had an impact on why you don't accept religion now?
yes, that did have an impact, yeah, of what they did over the years, the church.
And do you think that if they can do that, people who are religious, that extends to other religions? Is that how you made your judgment?
Generally, it would, yeah. It would extend to most religions. I mean, they're hiding behind the cloth, and they were getting away with it for years till they were found out.
Well, I'm here with
Cosman.
Huh?
Cosman.
Cosman. So, Cosman, we're doing a social experiment. We're asking people different questions. So, the question we want to ask you is, with the rise of Islam in the West today, do you know anything about the religion?
I'm a religious person myself. I'm a practicant, born again Christian practicant. I believe in God.
But do you know anything about Islam specifically?
Not many things about Islam. Honest with you.
What about the stuff that we read on news on social media? And
I don't really believe much in social media. I like loads of bad things about Christianity as well, you know. But I wouldn't do bad things to anyone. I say in our side there are bad people as well, but I wouldn't judge someone because someone tell me something. I kind of have to see it myself, you know.
do you know any Muslim people? Any of your friends, any of your colleagues that are Muslim that?
I'm working in the places that there are many Muslims there, but never bother or something, you know. We kind of sometimes we share. Like I'm Christian, we believe in the same God, but it's we believe in Jesus. They believe in Muhammad or something like that as a prophet. Just would never bother or something with them.
Do you guys always discuss about religion? Because
most of the time, yeah, that's the one of the things that kind of separate to say us. Well, not really separate, but as I said, the media. Well,
I understand. So in terms of when you're speaking with your Muslim friends or colleagues, and you're debating against them, you always have an argument, and in a specific point. Is there a specific thing you always disagree about that you think Christianity is right, where Islam is wrong in?
It's not really argument. Let's say more chat, like, you know what I mean. I believe in God because I believe that's why I believe. That's why he believe. You know, some of the people said I was born in this religion, and I try to say I wasn't born in this religion. I choose myself. Have to be my choice, but not really argue. Like, you know, if you become to argue, I will step back.
What do you know about Islam?
Not much at all. Not very religious myself. Don't really. I'm obviously Catholic, but don't follow much. Don't go to church, stuff like that. Islam, don't really know much about it at all.
Have you heard of Islam in the news or in like Facebook?
Negative stuff mostly.
Like what stuff have you heard of?
Just negative stuff. Everything.
Do you know any specifics?
Just you know yourself. It's always negative, but I mean, it's only a few people. You know, doesn't really tell most of the story.
You said you're Catholic, yeah. Would you say you're religious?
No, not really at all.
Why would you say religious? Because you think religion is too strict, or?
No, just really, my parents very laid back. You know, never really like pushed me to do anything. So I obviously went to church when I was younger, but now just chill out. Like, don't really go. Christmas time maybe the only time I go with my grandparents, but apart from that, I just don't go at all.
You think if your parents pushed you, you'd be more religious?
If they pushed me more, but they were very laid back as well. You know, they were from England, so they weren't really pushed either. So they didn't force it upon me either. So it was kind of just laid back. It was my choice.
Do you think you don't need a religion in your life?
Oh, you need something to believe in, just to keep people going and stuff like that. But personally, myself, I mean, I just go with the flow. You know, I'm laid back. Just it is what it is. But other people, you know, they need something to believe in, keep them going. So
would you say like you don't believe in you believe after we die we're just going to turn into bones, or?
Well, I wouldn't know, but you know, people can believe what they want to help them with their life. You know, if they believe they're gonna go to an afterlife, let them believe it. It'll help them out. But me personally, just when it's done, and that's it.
Okay. Yeah. Do you have any friends that are Muslim? Any Muslim?
No, most of my friends are just Irish as well as Catholic. You know, I have a few lads, but no, just mainly Catholic. Yeah. And what I know of anyway, it's Catholic. You know.
Yeah, I think that's all. Thank you very much. Okay, Chris, we're asking different people different questions, and the questions today is religion. So there is in the news they say Islam is on the rise in the West. Yeah. So my question is to you: have you heard anything about Islam? What do you know about Islam? What do they worship? What do you think about them?
Islam, yeah, it's a type of religion. Mostly, I don't really know much about Islam, but I have Muslim friends, so I know their religion is a bit different from other religions like Christianity and all that. Every religion has their own faith, what they believe, what they hold on to and stuff. So I think Islam is a cool religion. So
Do any of your friends talk to you about Islam?
What do you mean? Talk to me about Islam?
Like, do they ever try to say, "Oh, Islam"? Did they mention anything about the religion that you find? Oh, that's interesting. Or oh, I wouldn't do that. That's
yeah. I mean,
like what?
there's certain things I wouldn't do, like maybe have this schedule of praying 5 times a day. I wouldn't do that because my own religion has to do with praying at any time of the day, anytime you feel like. But having like a fixed schedule, like 5 times a day, I think that's how it is in the Islam religion.
Yeah, you mean like the salat? So in Islam, we have the 2 types of prayers. There's one, the physical one, when we move our bodies 5 times a day, and the one you're talking about where you can pray anytime you want, and we call that dua. Yeah. So the reason why these 5 times a day we have is so that during these times of the day, these times are split in different times, so we can remember God throughout the day. Yeah, that's why we have that. So have you heard? Another question I have you heard any negatives of Islam or anything you think, oh, that's too harsh? Why is it?
Yeah, I've heard of Sharia law, and
What do you know about Sharia law?
I mean, just a few things, like if you commit certain sin that are not supposed to be committed, probably punished in a very brutal way or something. Those are the things I've heard. Like,
Do you know what Sharia means?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Sharia law is basically saying law. Sharia, that's what Sharia means, law. So a lot of people always confuse Sharia law as something. But my question is, you said they're punished for different things. Like, give me a sin that you'll be punished for if you're Muslim.
I don't know. But most times, some things I've heard has to do with like maybe the women or something, maybe caught in the state of adultery or fornication or what the case may be.
So you have you heard that if a woman commits fornication,
they are stoned to death or
yeah. Okay, that's what you heard. But the different rulings on that. So, for example, say if anybody gets caught, a man or a woman, and they must have 4 witnesses, and like the 4 people literally have to see them for anything to happen. Yeah,
4 witnesses.
Yeah. So say you commit adultery now. Yeah, you sleep with somebody. Yeah, and nobody sees you. You can't get punished for that. You can't get punished for that. So
What if he sees you and then he goes and tells someone? What if one sees you and he goes and tells someone?
So if one person sees you, if one person sees you doing the act, and they can't bring 3 other people, that person gets in trouble because you need 4 people to prove. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
That's complicated.
Yeah, it's complicated. The reason why it's complicated is so that the society. The reason why we need 4 witnesses. Yeah, if you do an act of sin, and you do it to yourself, but if you do and 4 people say you're publicizing that sin, so that's these punishments are deterrents, and in most cases, at the time of the Prophet, the punishment didn't actually take place a lot of time, maybe once or twice, because it was very hard to bring 4 witnesses, So,
The punishment is supposed to be to keep this stuff private, not spread in the society.
Yeah.
See, like now you have pornography everywhere and it's spread and no one cares, and you have many people seeing it. The main purpose of it is to deter people from making it okay in society. But if you do it, even if 3 people see you and they see you and they go and they tell on you, they will get punished. They will get 80 lashes because they should keep their mouth shut. Because you're doing it private. You understand?
if you commit sin, and you do privately, that's when you repent to God,
Sorry, I'm getting a call now.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's okay.
Hello?
Sorry about that. Chris got a call, so he had to leave.